And good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, no matter where you are in the World Wide Web. I am your host for Roleplay Games and GM, Dave. Good, hello, woo-wee. Looks like we're filling up all nice like in the chat. So keep it going, keep it going. So a couple of things before we begin the stream. First off, I want to give a shout out to the people, the lovely people at Paradigm Concepts for developing Arcanis, the world of shattered empires. And just to let everyone know, there is only a few days left of... Oh, that's not working for some reason. Oh well, there's only a few days left of the Codex of the Mind Kickstarter from Arcanis. You can check it out online. Thank you very much on the following link in the description and in the chat. So, let's see, that was the first thing. Next thing, got to give a quick shout out to Sirenscape, who will be providing the music for us tonight. Thank you, Sirenscape. And last but not least, we have to give a special thank you to Hero Forge for allowing us to use their miniatures and models for our gaming experience. All right, so we got all the announcements out of the way. Next, I gotta always make sure to introduce my lovely, lovely band of players. First, we have Heidi playing Adita Val'Holryn.
Cheers, friends.
Okay, next we want to give a quick shout out to our boy Mars, who is playing Nico Valborda. Yo. And then the ever so lovely, the one, the only Shadow Shura playing Theodora Val'Holryn.
Hello, everyone.
And last, but certainly not least, you know him, you love him. We call him Stewie, but you can call him Ss'ressen.
Hi.
So
It's always a lot of fun.
exactly. So introductions are done. We are going to go ahead and run that intro and then begin our recap for Arcanis, the world of shattered empires.
Intro time!
The rise and fall of empires drives Arcanis. Their petty dramas played out against the backdrop of civilizations. Peaceable halflings, Insector de Sori and Ilhuan, they were all of them wiped out by the unstoppable force of reptilian Sethragor, whose magic twisted the elemental lords to forge the Elori. Elf-like children of nature, enslaved by Sethragoran might. Abused by their cruel creators, the Elori revolted. They carved out a time of peace and order on Onara, a time when gods walked the earth. But peace is not the story of Arcanis. Ancient ships brought the humans to Onara. They slew the Elori gods, all but one. The human kingdoms rose and fell, and a dark human power grew in a mandragore. The sorcerer king who drew magic and power to him with unnatural might. In his arrogance, a curse was laid. The infernal hordes spewed forth across the world, crushing human, dwarf, and Elori in their wake. Rising to meet them, a last alliance of humanity, the Coryani Empire, forged in a time of legend. But the age of legends is long past, and the Coryani Empire is fading. The Elori of the Vast would return. The Sorcerer King of the Mandragore sends black ships to capture all with arcane potential. Sethragor gathers power in dark machinations, and the human nations point swords at one another. Now, the mortal future is at stake. Heroes must choose the greatest good as often as the lesser of two evils. Arcanis, the world of shattered empires.
So, where we last left our heroes, they had arrived in Milandir to the town of Faerdlau to deliver a message to Duke Victor Val'Holryn about the increase in harvester activity in the nation of Milandir. Before they were able to do that, they completed their task and returned the child, or teenager, because he was 14, Cassius Val'Tensen, to his father, Sentor Tensin Balin. Upon completion of this task and reequipping themselves, the heroes then set forth on their next task, which was just simply to deliver a message to the Duke. Going through the Ansharan portal and making a quick trip, they arrived to the town of Faerdlau, only to discover that it is now currently being ravaged by a plague. But before they can even see the Duke, as they were ushered in, the gates were closed and locked behind them, unable to get to the Duke and unable to leave until the quarantine has lifted. It's a little too close to home. So, our heroes find a place to stay for a while until they can find their opportunity to speak to Victor Val'Holryn. However, the tensions are running high. People in quarantine tend not to do so well. So, as things were beginning to rise in a fevered pitch, Theodora stepped in to calm would-be rioters down and prevented needless bloodshed from occurring. At which point, the heroes turned to discover that their close friend / pet, Ss'ressen, who usually has lovely lavender scales, all of a sudden turned green, like one from the black talon Ss'ressen that you would find normally in Milandir. Before they can even say anything, the captain of the guard, who also was a Ss'ressen by the name of Redmantle, approached the heroes and thanked them for their services in calming the riots and making sure no blood was spilled. Our heroes have earned her eternal thanks, and she will try to get the heroes in to speak to the Duke as soon as they are able. Upon her departure, our good friend Ss'ressen once again reverted back to his lovely lavender color. Some questions are now asked. Our heroes then went to their rooms to retire for the evening. And upon waking, both Adita and Theodora have noticed the initial stages of the dark marks on their skin. They may have contracted the plague. But before we go into that, Ss'ressen,
Yes?
as you are sleeping, your
Sleeping.
wonderful sound sleep, you open your eyes and you are in a dark room with a single candlelight next to you to provide some sort of vision. Give me a perception check.
Perception check, make it dark. Okay. Ursula, I can't touch the keyboard with you sitting on it.
I mean, on the other hand, you could let the cat roll.
Perception. There you go.
Cat's lucky.
Okay. With
Cat has good
your
rolls. You're rolling from now on.
with your 18 perception, you turn and you look into the darkness and you see that your dim candlelight, there seems to be a shimmer of copper just beyond your light, and it moves, and it's still moving, and you hear, "Hello,
Ugh,
little one."
that is very unsettling.
Do
Hi.
not be afraid. You are
forgotten. And I see the potential of the elder magic within you.
It's very kind.
The question is, which spirit will inhabit you?
I have one of those, I think. It's already here.
Truly, you amuse me. As I dream, you are one of those that I can see.
Ah, that's very good. I can see too. I have 2 eyes.
As do I.
And you see in the darkness, an eye opens up, reptilian in shape. The only thing is, it looks the size of a 2-story building.
That is very big eye. You must see lots.
In my slumber, I see all.
You must be old lizard gods.
Not a god,
Oh,
but close.
well, I don't know what's close to that, but I'm gonna say a god. So it's fine. You're a god. We understand this.
I will keep an eye on you.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have any lamb? Do you know where there might be lamb nearby? You have very big eye. I think I know that you might be able to see some near.
And with that, the light fades.
But where's my lamb?
And you all hear, "Where's my lamb?"
Ss'ressen, it's a little too early to be
Dad.
begging for lamb. Give it
No,
5 minutes.
But I was.
Ss'ressen, you can take yourself for a walk.
But there was a big eye, and I had a dream, and there was a big dragon, and he was talking to me,
Okay,
and
so
he said that I was going to be possessed. I think it was. I don't know. He said something about spirit, but I know from Theodora talking to me that I already have one. I don't know where it is, but I have one.
Okay,
You-
Ss'ressen, we're no more goat for
mm.
you for now because this is like the 5th time we've had weird dreams after goat.
I'm
No.
just gonna pat the lizard on his big scaly head.
he's
Good
not all-
boy.
he's not allowed to take himself on walks. Last time that happened, he killed 3 people.
Okay, to be honest, they did kind of need killing.
I mean, yes, but we're kind of not in the right place to be killing people like unprovoked.
It wasn't-
I mean,
it was
we're gonna
provoked
have
then.
to trust him at some point.
Okay, in a
They
plague
were
city
like,
is
"Hey,
not
do
the
you have
time
any
to try.
cash?" And I was like, "Yes, I have
Oh,
much
God,
cash,
you're
and now I have
right.
dinner."
All right, I'll throw a shirt on. I'll take Ss'ressen out for a walk.
Oh my
I don't need to
God.
walk.
Please take him out for a walk and let me sleep.
Nico, give me a perception check.
Oh,
There you go.
Did I change colors again? Is that what this is about?
13.
13 is enough to realize that you notice dark marks on both Adita and Theodora. And Adita and Theodora, you do have some minor itches going on right now.
oh yeah. Why? Why? By the way, I would have tried to do cure wounds on this thing and nothing.
Cure wounds, nothing.
No, I meant like the day before, like when we were trying to figure out what was going on.
Cure wounds would not have had any effect.
Okay, wonderful. Neither did detect poison or disease, so... Fuck.
You can't charge that F-bomb. I hate
It's-
you, Nico.
It's mine tonight.
It's yours tonight, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Remember, everyone,
Wisely, you bearded bastard.
This is a PG-13 stream, so there is one F-bomb per stream, theoretically, and Nico won the roll for it tonight.
Hey.
Oh man, next week, can we do roll-offs after you recap?
Yes.
I like this idea.
Yes.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
We should put an icon next to someone who has the F bomb. Literally a bomb with an F on it.
Not a bad plan, actually.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be great.
Ss'ressen, for the rest of the morning while everyone's doing their thing, after we go out and run around for a little bit, I'm going to meditate on the dream that I had.
Okay. You meditate away.
I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna look at the wall. I'm gonna think.
And what are the thoughts that Ss'ressen thinks?
That's not what I wanted to do.
There was dragon. He
Roll
had
20.
no lamb. Kind of a very shitty dragon there. He had no lamb. But he gave me words. What words did he say? I really like lamb. They're very good. Lamb, they run around too. It's very hard to catch. I wonder how they catch that lamb.
So, Adita, Theodora, and Nico, what are you guys doing?
I, as a player, am trying to go over my spells to see if there's anything I can do to figure out what the heck is going on here.
All right. Adita, I'm sorry,
medicine?
Theodora.
Can I roll medicine to figure
Go
out
for it.
what may be going on here? How
You
do
can-
I have a +1 in med? I am not a good medic. Okay, there we go.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Even though you slept through a majority of your medicine training while you were being raised in the Ss'ressen temple, and you sort of kind of glossed over the manuals when you were in the Legion, from what you know, you have no idea.
Oh, yes, I remember this. That was covered in that one class.
I was coming in that one class I never paid attention to. I'm pretty sure this is magic.
There's like a 20% chance. 15. 12.
Well, I mean, it detect disease and poisoning didn't work, so it has to be magic based or curse.
Oh, I should turn on the lights again.
I don't know if curses could be contagious though. Parasite? Would it detect a parasite?
You know what? I would say if you had detect disease, yes, it could detect a parasite.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's not parasitic.
So,
I used detect poison and disease, and you said it didn't ping anything.
correct.
Oh, what about detect magic?
The city glows.
You're not wrong. I wanted to try and detect magic, but we kind of skipped over yesterday. I have to try and find someone who was not innately magic, though, to use detect magic. Because I know if I used it like on myself, I'd probably obviously glow.
So this isn't magical. You can use it on him, although he also apparently can't catch this, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, you detect magic on Ss'ressen, he doesn't ping as magical.
Yeah. No, I figured
Or
that.
does he?
I have to try and find someone else with this to ping to see if it pings.
So now we're going out for a walk, even though Nico said he was gonna take Ss'ressen out.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go take him out for a walk
Yeah.
while you two finish waking up, and then we can get some actual breakfast, and you can try to detect magic then.
Yeah, probably. Also, didn't you say last time at the end of the last session that you were gonna scrub your skin raw?
Yes. Yes.
Uh.
If Adita had steel wool, she would, but chances are all she has is a pumice, and she's probably taken a pumice stone to her skin.
Yeah, probably.
So how are we feeling, oh mighty GM?
Right now, give me a sec. Do. You see visible black blemishes that appear on your skin and a minor itch. That's about it so far.
It's a rash. It's fine. Do you have any idea how many plants out there can cause a rash?
No.
We're in the middle of a plague, Adita. It doesn't hurt to be it doesn't hurt to have precaution at this time.
I'm pretty sure we've already bypassed precaution and gone straight to absolutely ridiculous.
Probably. But then again, we did get locked in here the day after they started quarantine.
And who is that? How did we end up in that situation? Because it wasn't Adita. Senators. I swear. This is why I don't get involved in government.
I mean, I don't blame you. Should we go down and grab breakfast?
All right.
I mean, you could probably convince Adita to have breakfast.
Yep. I blame the lamb.
So you guys will go downstairs, and it is a breakfast. You do have some dried meats and cheeses. Unfortunately, supply in the town is going to be very limited for a while.
Honestly, like, I just want toast. Toast. If there's some butter, fine. If y'all have olive oil, like, that's great.
So are you going to be covering up your blemishes, or are you just going to wear them out in public?
Tell us where they are.
Is this stuff that's hidden by our clothing, or is it like...
We'll say on your arms, kind of here on your neck, nothing on your face.
Okay.
I don't have a makeup kit, so I can't exactly cover it up.
So,
I mean,
go ahead.
I was like, it's like, we can wear my clothes. Looks at it. Look at Theodora's clothing. That would not help.
No. If we're in a known plague zone,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that fool who tries to hide whatever's going on with this rash only to have them come for me later.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'll stay in the room. Can you guys bring me toast?
Nico. You guys didn't? I thought you went downstairs already.
Well, yeah, Nico and Ss'ressen went out so Ss'ressen can take a walk.
You notice that Ss'ressen is green.
I'm just gonna kind of poke him in the back of the head for a second.
What?
Ss'ressen,
What?
look at your hands. What
They're
color
green.
is that?
Ah, it's green.
Why are you green again?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
The
Well,
door
it's
to the
your
inn.
skin.
The door to the inn opens up, and you see before you the Ss'ressen Redmantle. And she catches your eyes, and she says, "Ah, my friends," says the young knight. "The sister of Our Lady's Mercy have sent word that they have mean secure the plague. I have told Vicar Odric of your bravery and of your plight, and he has agreed to let you go with the first group to be cured."
What plate? We have plate? Is it a
Wait.
big plate? Does it have lamb on it?
Ss'ressen, plight, not plate.
Yeah, that's what I said. Plate.
Anyways, so there's a cure.
Try to use a Jedi mind trick on her.
What?
What?
Yes. So there's a cure. Tell me.
So yeah, I'll just kind of look at her and say, so there's a cure.
It's only you and Ss'ressen, right?
Just the two of us right now.
I have to do a quick little redcon right there, because I thought Adita and or at least Theodora was there. So we're gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna read something else. My friends, I have told Vicar Odric of your bravery, and he is in your debt. He would ask one more thing of you. Given your proven prowess and your negotiation skills, His Grace would request that you assist us with the quarantine efforts. The Sisters of Our Lady's Mercy have sent word that they have a cure for the plague. We cannot spare the men to help quarantine the convent while the healing is being performed, and Vicar Odric would ask of you to do so on his behalf.
So wait, he's asking us to protect the coven that's performing the cure.
Yes, because we're afraid that people may try to fight their way in, and it may cause some more mass panic.
So you're worried about people just trying to rush in and jump the gun, get in line?
We are going to bring people in, but it's going to be done in an orderly fashion. Your job would be just to protect the Covenant.
Bodyguarding. Got it. All right. So, yeah, let me go. Let me finish making sure Ss'ressen kind of does his little morning routine and stuff. I'll go up, grab the other two, fill them in, and where can we find you afterwards?
She hands you a map. This is the location to the Sisters of Our Lady's Mercy's Coven. You follow the map, and it will take you there.
Is she trying to be discreet about that, or?
Well, she sees only you two, and she just hands it directly to you.
Okay.
No one else seems to be paying attention right now.
All right, so I'll just get that, just stuff it into my pack. Right, so like I said, I'll go chat with the other two in a few minutes and let you know what happens.
She nods her head and she leaves.
As she's leaving, I'm just going to kind of side-eye Ss'ressen to see when he changes color again. If he changes color.
As Ss'ressen, you see Nico staring at you.
What? What?
I'm trying to see if I can see if it happens again.
If what happens? If I steal more lamb? I didn't do anything last night. No one had anything in the inn. There was ridiculousness.
And he's
I don't know what you
lavender
mean.
again.
Say again?
And now he's lavender again.
So it just happens, just...
Yep. So far.
He's not in control of it. This is clearly lizard puberty.
All right. So, yeah, Ss'ressen, we'll have to probably figure some more stuff about that green to lavender thing, but why were you out of the room last night taking lamb?
What? Who said that? That's ridiculous. I would never steal lamb out of the kitchens. That's insulting. Insulting? Insulting. Yeah.
How many plates?
2. What? None. What do you mean? Plates. Plates? There are many plates in this village. Look at all of them.
Well, you know what, Ss'ressen? Since you're being so honest, I'm going to be honest with you. Why don't we go turn this walk into a run? Let's go.
I don't like this.
I love it.
So you do take Ss'ressen out for a walk for a while. You do see the misery that is the town. And eventually you do come back.
I go jogging because that's what you do.
You do travel back upstairs to Adita and Theodora's rooms.
Theodora is very much trying to see if she is on her way to, like, get rid of this.
Hey, you two all right?
I'm fine, just hungry and itchy.
Yeah, same here.
This is the most annoying plague. Are they just going to irritate me to death? Is that what this is?
You know that okay, you probably don't. I was the one probably paying attention. There's stages to this. There's different steps to how it can get worse. This is just step 1. It's
Step one,
kind of like a
irritate.
stab wound where, like, you have that initial pain, but you're not bleeding out quite yet.
So I'm itching, but I'm not going to, I don't know, drop dead. Yeah, I get that.
Yet.
Oh, this is the most annoying way to die.
Probably. You're not wrong.
Well, got some good news for you then.
Mm.
So I'll just put some of the toast on the bed. It's like, well, there's breakfast to start with.
I low-key imagine Nico putting it on the bed and slowly backing away.
We've been through this enough times. I know better than to leave my hands in the danger zone.
Wait, did you just use up the F-bomb?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Wow,
I heard
you know I'm
flipping.
gonna be watching. Okay.
Yeah, he said flipping.
I'm just
I am very careful.
watching and waiting. What? Yeah, okay.
You have bread now.
And also, that Lady Redmantle came by and gave this to us. I'm just gonna hand the scroll over to Theodora.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks at the scroll and realizes what's going on. Not necessarily why.
So apparently there is a cure for this, but it's coming into town soon. Redmantle asked us to be bodyguards for it to kind of protect the coven that's going to be casting the ritual for it. They're expecting some people trying to rush in because they want to try to do it orderly and nice and neat. So basically just kind of keeping the peace around it.
That shouldn't be too difficult. We succeeded in last time. Totally concede the next time. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe-
No issues with Nico and Ss'ressen going on bodyguard duty.
Nope, no issues.
I mean, it probably might be best if we go with, seeing if they can try and fix us.
Right, which means that we're there for a cure that Nico and Ss'ressen have to protect.
Hopefully hopefully it won't take too long and we can help them try and prevent it from happening. Like anything
At this point,
sketchy.
I'm okay with flaying. Get this off.
That is a way to go. I don't think it's very
Did you bring the olive oil, Nico?
They were out of olive oil.
Did they have butter?
I don't know, Ss'ressen, did they have butter in the kitchen last night?
I don't know. Did they have butter in the kitchens? How would I know? What? Who? Huh?
Did Ss'ressen go to the kitchen in the middle of the night again?
No! What? There were plights.
Yes.
Many plights. We talked about the plights, I remember, before the run. And now everything is fine. So, about these people, I'm gonna go to healer people and I'll be back. Alright? Have a good time.
No, hang on, Ss'ressen, hang on, Ss'ressen. We're all going.
Have a wonderful time.
Okay, so
this
we're
will go very well with no issues at all.
so I'm going to assume that eventually we're going to go get together and head on out, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm stopping by the kitchen for olive oil.
Yes, I'll help find olive oil.
If they
You
don't
can
have
fi-
olive oil, I mean, heck, I'll take vegetable oil. Like, I need something.
all right, the proprietor of the establishment will eye you very
Don't pay for it.
We'll put it with your room charge, and they will give you a little portable ramekin with some olive oil. And Ss'ressen kind of slips away beyond everyone's notice.
Olive oil in.
Theodora, did you see Ss'ressen?
I don't know. Did I see Ss'ressen?
I don't know. Give me a perception check to see Ss'ressen. Nope.
I haven't rolled.
Adita's not even
I haven't
looking.
rolled it yet.
Oh no, that was me rolling. So
Oh.
I don't see nothing.
Nope. Adita, would
Dang.
you like to see if you see Ss'ressen?
I would
Adita's
love
busy
to
with
say
olive
that
oil.
I'm looking, but Adita was definitely busy rubbing olive oil
The
into her
moment
itchy
the
skin.
olive oil was handed, Ss'ressen booked it.
Yeah, I
He
can't.
knows who to watch out for.
I can't argue that she would have been looking.
And then I'll appear again a couple seconds later.
Ah.
Oh,
I didn't
dear.
find any olive oil.
All right. So,
Ting, ting, ting.
you travel northward into the dreary glades of Faerdlau. Even though Elir shines in his glory of midday, the thick canopy of the forest fills the wood with shadow. After a few hours, slowed by litters of the sick and dying, you reach the convent of Sisters of Our Lady's Mercy. The nuns immediately begin to treat the sick and separate them into groups in the convent's courtyard based upon how serious the condition is. After a short while, the abbess walks out into the courtyard in company of a man with a shaven, with a shaven pate, wearing brown robes of silk and 3 golden studs binding his beard. There is a general gasp of astonishment as this obviously Narothian Kenseri man is shown great deference and honor by the abbess. The Narothian walks among the ill, speaking words of ritual and praise Neroth and supplicate his mercy. As he passes the poor victims of the terrible plague, their labored breath eases and several of them fall into slumber. The abbess sees you all and kind of nods and heads in your direction. Greetings. My name is... I'm sorry. I am the abbess here, and I would like to welcome you to Beltine's Lady of Mercy Covent.
Thank you for welcoming us to Belting Lady of Mercedes.
Oh, God damn it. Ss'ressen.
It looks very nice here.
Yes.
Pardon our friend. He has a little bit of a hearing issue.
What? No, I don't.
She's gonna pat you on the head.
Well, I believe Redmantle told me about you all and how you stopped a riot from breaking out the city. Hopefully we'll be able to use you to protect us as our friend here performs his miracle.
Yeah, did have a couple questions about that, if you don't mind.
By all means.
Well, if we're going to be doing some protecting, how much trouble are you expecting?
We do have some fear that some people, when they find out that he is here with the ability to cure the plague, this place may have a great rush of people coming in, and we're scared that there may be fights breaking out as a result of this. We want to try to avoid that at all possible. So what we're trying to do for now is try to find the people who are the most far along or in the most serious condition and bring them here first to get them taken care of. And we just don't want a riot to break out here and something bad to happen to name Petrick.
Now, this is not me doubting his ability or skill, but this will cure this plague.
It has been working so far. His name is Petru Valmordain. As you can tell, if you have any religious affiliation, he is a cleric of Neroth, and he is from Kenseri.
Okay.
Nico and Theodora, please give me a religion check.
Ha! I'm distracted.
Yeah. Theodora, you are... oh, look at that over there. Wonder what's going on.
Honestly, I'm paying more attention to him because I want to know what he's doing.
Okay.
Theodora, have you ever actually read a religious text?
Yes, I have. Our religious text is very different.
There's a lot of pictures in here, aren't there?
Yes.
Etchings. A lot of etchings. Really detailed.
We're very much more of the do and like a tactile teaching rather than just like the speaking kind.
Exactly. Their religion is do others as you wish them to do you.
Exactly.
Nico!
I mean...
Okay, Nico,
you're not
with your...
wrong, Stewie.
Nico, with your 9, what you do know, as very basic knowledge
What a
as possible...
9.
Kenseri and Milandir are at odds right now. There is currently a cold war between the two nations. Not too long ago, they were fighting back and forth. And the hostility is still there, but it's kind of like, you know, there's like a border where people are like just staring at each other, waiting for someone else to throw the next rock. So... being a Kenseri man and a Narothian man to boot, this man would be definitely considered an enemy of the state. But whatever he's doing seems to be alleviating the symptoms of the plague. That's with a 9.
Can I try and tell what he's doing? Like, can I roll Arcana or something? Well, that's Arcana. I'm not good with Arcana.
It would have
Can
to
I
be
roll?
a religion check.
Oh. Can I try another religion check to figure out what he's doing? Because I want to know, like, what he's casting.
Go for it.
Okay.
I mean, the roll 20.
Oh, wait, no, I could have re-rolled the one. I forgot I had that ability.
Is that for your Val'Shem ability?
That's my Val'Shem ability.
Okay, re-roll that one. Go for it.
Some days D20 giveth, most days D20 taketh away.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Theodora?
The 9 was for the 9 was for the spell. The 8 was for the history. So I'm guessing I pick up the same thing Nikos did.
Right. But
Okay.
Theodora, I need a favor from you.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Mother.
Oh no.
Okay.
Close.
Okay. I'll take the Saki Rose previously for that.
Let's see. 1 second. You're fine. Okay.
Okay. Ugh. I was really worried there for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
So you do get most of everything from the history lesson in regards to the tensions between Milandir and Kanseri, and the fact that any of the churches of the Dark Triumvirate, which is Narathian, Ss'ressen, or Nyrite, are not really welcomed in Milandir.
Right. What do I get for the 9 to understand, like what he's doing and why I had to roll a wisdom saving throw?
The wisdom saving throw is something else entirely.
Okay.
No.
You're trying to examine what he's doing, but you're like, I think I know this. Maybe?
This is different. This is a completely different religion. They're doing it completely differently. I have no familiarity with this. The wisdom saving throw has me very concerned, though.
I mean, he is not dancing.
Right. This is a very more boring version of this
Dancing.
ritual.
That's what they call it now.
Well, while Theodora is having her aneurysm and trying to examine this, I'm just going to take a look around the area and just kind of see where they're trying to set up, where they're having people come in from and all that stuff. Just kind of get a lay of the land and figure out where the big trouble might be.
I agree with Mars. I will also be assisting with
sorry.
these
That
things,
was unintended.
especially towards the kitchens.
Well,
I'm grabbing Ss'ressen by the collar before I start looking.
so there is predominantly only one way in, and there is a gate that everyone has to pass through. The walls are relatively high, about 10 feet high, so there is some protection here. So if anyone's going to start trouble, chances are you're going to see it coming.
Okay.
There's at least that.
Is actually going to watch the crowd coming out. The groups that are getting sorted, the folks that have already seen this mystical healer.
You do notice that the people here are probably, with the 9, you do see that the people who do come in are probably some of the most far along or worse off in regards to the plague.
Okay.
All right, just because Nico would be used to having to keep an eye on things like this, is there anybody that seems to be, say, trying to find the best way to describe it? like
Excuse me.
disguising how they're walking. Like if somebody is pretending to limp in, that you can tell they're not having a limp, or just acting it. If that makes
Basically,
sense.
people that are hamming up their symptoms.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Give me an insight check, Nico.
Ooh. Nico have the smarts.
10.
With your 10,
God,
everyone
roll
who
20,
seems to
yeah.
be coming in, it seems to be, very straightforward. These people are sick. They were told help is here, and they are here for help.
Don't suppose I can get a hint if any of them have weapons on them, or if they're armored, or are they just civilians?
All right, if you're looking for disguised weapons, give me perception.
Okay. 9 again.
Oh, Roll20's not liking you today.
No, Roll20 is not liking us very much.
Oh, no, you don't see.
Maybe knowledge rats. Who knows?
Wow, that's a throwback.
That is a throwback and very funny. So with the 9, you don't see anyone entering into this place armed.
About rats.
At least it's not goblins.
No, Ss'ressen might know about a goblins.
All right, so who was keeping an eye on Ss'ressen?
I would have tried.
I wasn't.
Theodora, give me a perception.
Not persuasion.
No, the other P word, Theodora.
So, Ss'ressen, what are you doing?
Oh my god, we can't break a
Getting
15.
some
We
food.
can't. I mean, I think I broke it for my wisdom saving throw, and that's about it. Not even. I rolled a 14.
Yeah, Ss'ressen is gonna basically just go through
No.
the church and the courtyards area, like hidden in the background, just listening to everything anyone says. If he hears anything that might pertain interestingly to our current condition, while he gets some lamb, then he'll bring it up to the group.
All right. So,
Where's the lamb?
as you are searching for... Oh, he's gone. I was going to ask him to do an
But I'm still here.
investigation. When you have a chance, I want you to do an investigation to see if you find anything edible. But you do notice that a lot of people, there is a sense of misery. And you do keep an eye on the priest for a second. And
Nope.
you can't even find the entrance to the coven.
God.
But you do notice that the people who are being, with magic being casted upon them, you do see that they are starting to feel better and that the plague symptoms are receding.
Interesting.
Moment. Dog has needs. Gotta go outside. It's like walking Ss'ressen.
Go for it. So, Nico and Theodora, what are you two doing?
I really want to know what this guy's doing, but I can't figure it out for the life of me. So I guess I'm going to keep an eye on the people coming in.
Yeah, I was kind of looking around. I looked down, and then Ss'ressen is gone. Just son of a. Hey, Theodora.
Mm.
You have anything with bells on it we could just tie around his neck?
I'm pretty sure I have something with bells on it.
Yeah, because he keeps running off like this. I don't know if...
Knowing him, he would eat the bell.
That's true. That's true.
Oh god, he nat 20'd something, I'm concerned.
Why are you rolling, Dave?
God.
He nat 20'd something, I'm concerned.
Why is he rolling? What
I don't
happened?
know
I
what
left
he's
you guys
rolling.
for 30 seconds.
We didn't do anything!
It's like, I turned around, Ss'ressen was gone. I'm trying to get bells off of Theodora to tie it around Ss'ressen's neck. She's talking about him. He might eat those, and then Dave rolled a nat 20 on something. I'm just waiting for the hit point
for
damage.
30 seconds and you TPK the party?
Way to go,
The
Dave.
most roll 20 thing that has ever happened.
I love how we can't break a freaking 11. He gets a nat 20.
Oh, honey, that is definitely the gods of roll 20. Whose job was it to sacrifice this week?
Anyhow. So,
Anyway, Theodora would have been keeping an eye on the people that were coming in.
Petru Val'Mordain walks up to you, Theodora, and he just says, "You could just ask."
That's cool. Oh, he was trying to notice what she got it. Okay. She would reply with, I didn't want to disturb you. You seem like you're very busy.
Yes, I see. You two are a person of a faith. May I inquire what is your strength right now within your faith? What sort of spells are you able to cast?
Mostly things like cure wounds, and I can cure those who are injured, and I can identify things that have magic, as well as poison and disease. Trying not to say the spell names specifically, but you know.
Ah, I see.
Oh, wait, no. I have more. Nope, I can only cast level 1. Never mind.
Oh, being a level 2 character is hard.
It is very hard. I can also protect from evils.
Unfortunately,
I mean-
Unfortunately, that will not be able to help us in this scenario. You are probably wondering. Why you could not detect any diseases, correct?
Yes, I was wondering about that.
Well, this is a very peculiar type of plague because it is magical in nature, but the way the magic is woven, it's hard to detect using mundane or simpler means. So this plague is not so much closely related to disease, but it's more closely related to a curse.
I had my theories once I couldn't detect any disease. I had to figure it was a curse. I just wasn't sure how it was spreading.
That I don't know. That is very concerning. If we knew how the disease was spreading, it'd be a lot easier to contain it. But so far, only humans and Vals are affected by it.
When it comes to curses, it's not very difficult to choose a specific type of person to have the curse afflicted.
True.
Though, chances are... Wait, hold on. DM, do we know if it's just this place, or if it's or if this kind of thing has been elsewhere?
So far, as you know, it is just this place.
And knowing that is happening just here, there may be a chance that there's something here causing the curse. However, it is really early to tell.
So hopefully we should be able to figure it out soon. But for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the spells that I have to help remove the curse on these people. And a few of the Abyss's people can assist me, but there's not many. I was hoping you would be one of them, but it looks like you still have some ways to go.
Unfortunately, I'm still early in my practice there, that's the word.
He gives you a nod and he will go back to tending to the plague-ridden folk.
Right. So I was right, it is a curse.
Yeah, she did suspect that.
Alright. So now we just have to figure out what's causing the curse. I can't break a curse, however, because that is, I think that's level 3 magic.
Remove curse, I think is level 3, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely level I can't cast that.
Yeah, that's level, 5, 6 in that area.
I mean, to be fair, everything is level I can't cast that.
To be fair, yeah.
So, the day will progress. People are tended to and are seen. Several rituals have been cast in a row. And eventually, Father Petru has to retire because it seems just he is spent. He is pretty much done for the day.
Understandable.
Depends when you spend too much time with Theodora.
So one question I have:
You're welcome.
how many people was he able to cure, and how many like rituals did he have to cast?
There's no like definitive number. He was going throughout the day, and he had several ways to kind of refocus himself and cast rituals again and again. However, it really seems to have cost him a lot. Like towards more midday, he was done, as opposed to being able to do it till the evening. So what they're going to do is the people who are remaining, they're going to go ahead and close the gates, and they're going to offer you folks a place to stay for the evening as well, to get some rest. They're going to also feed you and see to your needs for this day.
Not like
But
that, Theodora.
Ss'ressen eventually reappears with a sandwich.
Is it
Ss'ressen.
MLP?
He knows when to hold back.
Ss'ressen, where were you?
I was checking the perimeter of places, and like you taught me, and then I got distracted by very terrible pains. So I went back to the room and got the emergency ration that I keep under the pillow, and I came back.
Wow,
Hunger
those
Got it.
emergency rations smell kind of fresh. Is that an MLT?
Yes, how do you know? It's very good.
Yeah, we don't have MLT in our rations, Ss'ressen.
Ah, that's surprising.
It looks really turkey.
It is. It's very lean.
Mm, You know,
Please tell me you used money to get that.
Yeah, of course. At some point,
Can I
I'm sure
insight
someone
this?
used money.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
use an
insight
insight. Every
then it's like, let's derail the campaign to figure out how the lizard got
Why
a
do I
snack.
roll high on that?
Oh, fine. You know what? I can't not roll.
So,
Finally.
Ss'ressen, roll your deception.
I mean, it's fine.
Everyone but Nikos knows he's lying.
Yes, Ss'ressen has that tall tale sign when he's looking at a certain direction that he's explaining things that he's not being very truthful.
It's Ss'ressen. He's lied to us for years. Like, we all know that he's a liar and a lizard, and that's part of what we find so adorable about him.
It really is. That doesn't stop Theodora from being disappointed.
Oh, you can be disappointed. That's fine. I'm actually gonna, like, pass him a cookie.
This is conflicting parenting.
I'm just gonna shake my head and go get food.
All right.
Oh, are you getting an MLT? Can you bring me one? I haven't been this. I swear, I am so hungry.
So,
Is that supposed to be one of the symptoms?
Probably.
Are you
so
hungry, Theodora?
the rest of the evening will go
I
by.
haven't for a while.
You all get some food, and the rest of the evening will go by uneventfully. You'll be able to retire. And as you're sleeping, Adita and Nico, please give me wisdom saving throws, because Theodora already did hers.
Why he picking on us? I don't got no wisdoms.
Oh.
Anyway, have fun, GM.
You're at stage 2 of 4. That's not good.
So, Nico, the following morning when you wake up, you feel a little itchy.
Ah, hell.
It's just
Theodora,
Hmm?
you seem to have some blemishes.
Theodora or Adita?
Oh my, sorry, Adita. Adita, you see now some blemishes and some lesions that have a little bit of pus in them. And they look like they're oozing.
That pumice stone. You did not do yourself any favors.
No, he obviously sold me bad olive oil. This was that innkeeper. It can't be trusted. Too
Nope.
cheap anyway. Is there like a department of food and beverage here? I definitely need to do some investigating on the quality of that kitchen.
So, Adita, for the time being, you will be a -1 penalty to any charisma checks and a -1 penalty to any attack rolls.
Attack rolls. Interesting.
Because you're
I
feeling
mean-
now sluggish.
Adita's charisma is already sterling.
So, you all now wake up. It seems like Nico has joined the party. And Ss'ressen, your friends don't look... Well, at least Adita doesn't look too well. And both of you also realize that as well.
I bet it was ghee instead of olive oil. I knew it smelled off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Ss'ressen and just kind of get his tail and just use his tail to scratch some of it just to see if that helps take it off.
Hey!
What? This doesn't affect you.
No, but it's weird.
He has a point, Nico. That really is weird. Do you want to borrow my pumice stone?
No thanks. No thanks.
You look in the corner, just sitting there oozing. You're like, ugh.
There's some 400 grit sandpaper in the lobby. I think they called it
Red.
privy paper.
No.
But anyway, it relieves the itching for a while. It's great.
It's so terrible. Ugh.
As soon
So
as
we
you
go back
are
in.
all awake and fed, shortly after dawn, the Narathian begins his ministrations anew. The ill again seem to visibly improve as a result of his blessings, however heretical. Just as he begins on the less advanced victims, a small body of riders arrives at the Covent, led by a formidable-looking knight of advanced years. Nico? Ss'ressen's green again. Redmantle is among them, and they stride purposely into the courtyard.
Okay.
The abbess bows to the knight and asks, "Mighty general, how may we simple adherents of Beltane assist thee?" His response, "Explain thyself for one," he demands. "How could you bring this, our greatest enemy, into our midst? It is clearly he who has inflicted his great harm upon us." At this point, the abbess
Jumping in
the abbess and several of the other nuns superimpose themselves between the knights and the Narathian.
Jumping in for a second, wasn't Redmantle female?
Yes.
Yes.
But
He's
Red
talking
Mantle
about
wasn't a
some-
general, though.
Yeah, this is the general above Redmantle.
Oh, okay, I misheard.
I
So-
also missed that, so thank you.
Let's go ahead. If you guys notice, there is a little change in scenery.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
no.
persuade some people. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna rub my oozing sores on someone is what I'm gonna
Oh,
do.
that's horrifying.
It's a curse, not an actual plague, but okay.
Has anyone explained that to Adita?
Adita, Theodora would have explained this.
All right.
Did she care to
Alright,
believe?
so-
Does she care to believe is the question. For all we know, the ooze could be the vehicle of the curse.
So the abbess and the nuns are basically, they formed a line in front of the Narathian priest. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna try and diplomat my way through the situation because we cannot afford to try and. Granted, I had a question.
Yes.
The people who were cured yesterday, did they show any signs of worsening, like relapsing? That was my question.
No.
You're so mistrusting.
Huh?
No. You did
Okay.
not see anything of the sorts. Once they were cured, they were sent on their way, and they seemed a lot better.
Okay.
So yeah, when Theodora goes up, I'm gonna step up with her.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna move our tokens here
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
because we're on the map now.
everyone
Yeah,
wants.
sure. Let's do this. That's why I'm not getting directly in the path of this general, therefore not being seen as a threat. But, you know, Redmantle's our friend right now, so I don't think she'll attack me if I stand in front of her.
Audric, the knight who is leading this expedition, says, "Hold! Who are you?" And Redmantle actually says, "My lord, these were the people who were able to assist me in stopping the riot from the day before. Please, maybe you should heed them." All right.
God, I'm terrible at words. Why am I the face of the party?
You needed a challenge?
I did need a challenge. Okay, my character is going to go up and be like, kind of bow in respect because he is a general.
Mm-hmm.
We were part of the Legion now, previously.
But remember,
and
your people was at war with his not too long ago.
Yeah. Oh, he's that general. Got it. Okay. Well, you know.
Well, not that general, just another general.
Right. Not him specifically, but still higher rank and all that other stuff. Trying not to get stabbed in the face. She's going to kind of do the whole respectful introduction and introduce herself as, I'm Theodora Val'Holryn. Theodora Val'Holryn, a simple servant of Larissa. We've been tasked with trying to prevent any outrage or rebellion or any kind of riots here. And we've actually been watching this man work and cure the people of this city.
Are you sure you were able to see him actually cure people? Maybe he infected them and then cured them later on. That's how these Nerothians and Kenseri think. This is the type of attitude and behavior they do. They're gonna lure you into their clutches, and before you know it, the entire city will be doomed.
Point of order, DM. This
Yes.
guy just got here, correct? This priest, he has not been here previously.
To tell you what, Theodora, since you're interacting with him right now, give me an insight check.
Okay. That was gonna be my other question, is like how truthful, like how like inflammatory is this guy being?
Okay.
Hey.
With a 16 insight, you can actually gather some good information.
Okay.
And being a Ss'ressen cleric, you understand and you know people. So, what you're able to surmise from this individual, what he's saying more than anything else comes from a place of hatred. It comes from a place of someone who has maybe fought on the front lines too long, and once he starts thinking a certain way, it can't be stopped, especially when it comes to certain situations. You probably surmise that this man was on the front lines at one point against the Kenseri defending Milandir. So he is going to be very stubborn, and just for the simple fact that a priest of the Dark Triumvirate or a priest of Kenseri and is Nerothian and he's here in his town, it's a prejudice. That's what got him.
Right. As a player, I know this is kind of pointless. As a character, I know I have to try my best to try and make sure this man does not die. Okay. She's going to nod in understanding with his words. However, she's going to respond with, I understand why you may see this as an affront and why you may think as such. However, this is the first time they have arrived here. And as people of a faith, sometimes we see beyond sides and see people for people. And perhaps they just wish to help those in need. If you are uncertain about their intentions or how this got here, or if they have any part in the plague, perhaps it is best if you simply observe what is happening with your own eyes.
All right. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey.
Ooh. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Let me check something.
Hey, one small question though.
Mm.
This guy is human, right?
Maybe.
Well, just thinking back to the Val traits for Val presence, where we have a bonus to charisma checks equal to half our blood rank rounded up when dealing with humans, Val, darkkin gnomes, and other beings with human heritage.
So that's actually a 22 from Adita. I'm sorry, from Theodora.
Yeah.
Adita would have rolled a 6.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah,
and
that's a
been
22.
proud.
That's right. She would have been
Thanks-
crying really hard.
Thanks for the catch, Mars.
Okay. You see, he is there and he's thinking of a counter argument. But words don't come to him. You see, he kind of holds his head down in shame now that someone who is probably younger than him speaks with wisdom well beyond her years. And he says, "Very well. I will stand here. I will observe him. But if I see any treachery, his head will be mine."
Yes, and his hands will be someone else's, and I'll take the liver, and someone else will take the legs.
Ss'ressen, no.
What?
That's not how it. This is civilization.
I've seen drawn and quartering.
We are
Theodora-
not on the front lines. This is not a court-martial situation.
You
We
see
talked
Red
about
Mantle, the Ss'ressen kind of do this.
Theodora will simply nod in understanding of this man's reasoning. That seems like a fair assessment. We will also be keeping an eye on things to make sure there is no foul play.
All right. So you see that the guards, Red Mantle and Audric will move aside out of the way and allow Petru to work. And you see him, he's watching him like with the eyes of a hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get the hawk
tiger,
eyes?
it's the what?
What?
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
keeping an eye on everything else. I
Yeah.
suspect that neither of these two are involved, and Ss'ressen will find that kitchen.
And I am putting a hand on Ss'ressen's collar and holding him next to me.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to
Right.
feel left out, but I am incredibly uncomfortable with all of this. Also, this one is oozing. Can you do something?
So the abbess will
Yes,
walk
I'll
up.
roll a charisma check.
The abbess will actually approach Theodora and she will grab your hand and squeeze it and say, "Thank you. Red Mantle was right to bring you here. Your words have stopped probably a second riot today. And you've probably saved lives with just your words."
Yes.
Theodora would smile kindly and says, "I'm just doing what I can in this trying time."
Belted guardian lady Theodora, very good with the words.
In her head,
Alright.
and
We're
other
talking
things,
about
but mostly
belted guard
words.
of Mercedes.
Exactly, the Mercedes guardian lady of belts.
Here's the thing, I don't know her name. I don't know her name. She's the bolted god of Mercedes in my head now.
You're welcome.
All right. So-
I'm gonna
But of course,
I'm
Red
gonna-
Mantle's Red Mantle. Always remember
Yes.
that because it's
I'm
an
gonna
easy
recommend-
name.
I'm going to recommend that our wondrous, illustrious GM please put the names in chat of the people we need to know.
No, it's
Is it
God of
because
it's belted
we're
Mercedes
terrible?
God.
It's
All right.
because we're terrible.
We
So-
are a little bit.
Audric Valasante will step aside, and so will Red Mantle. This
Okay.
encounter has been essentially defeated. Well done, heroes.
Woo!
For the,
The
second
power
time,
of words.
the power of
Go
words have overcome
words.
everything.
She didn't
Hey.
even have to flash her cleavage.
I mean, Kind of.
I mean, she probably would have done it anyway.
I mean, here's the thing. She's always flashing her cleavage. It's a matter of is she doing it intentionally or accidentally.
Exactly.
Agreed. We've done well. Cheese for everybody. Wait, no, scratch that.
Oh,
We
yes.
haven't finished. Cheese for
Oh.
nobody.
Oh.
We still have work to do.
Yeah.
Ah, fine. You know you're a cruel god. You know who you are.
All right.
Cat.
So, the rest of the day, despite the knights watching over everything, passes by uneventful, and to the point where, once again, Petru finishes his ministrations, and he is spent, but many more people have been healed and have been sent on their way.
Question: was Adita part of the people who were healed? Because he was healing the not so serious ones.
Well, no, he was starting with the more serious ones. He still is.
Right. Okay.
But
I thought
Adita,
you had said he had moved on to like the lower stages.
not yet.
Okay, got it.
Nah, he's still doing proper triage. Don't you worry there, Gumby.
Technically, proper triage would kind of be the opposite, but yeah.
Nah.
So, now Theodora,
Mm.
only because you've been pondering certain things,
Mm.
I want you to give me an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I think we should all give GM Dave an insight check, but the rest of us are going to be wondering whether or not Ss'ressen has another
This was
sandwich.
just not. This was just not. This
Holy
not her
God, the
skip.
cruelty of... Does Ss'ressen have another sandwich, GM
Well,
Dave?
This
I
was
almost wish it was.
this
a
was
one,
only for
but-
Theodora.
Yeah.
The
this
rest
is
of us
only
had
for-
a different check we wanted to roll.
So, okay, what are you guys doing a check for?
We all
love
want
how
to know
much-
if Ss'ressen is hiding another sandwich.
I love how much Ss'ressen can derail any. I love how much most of my characters can derail any campaign
So,
just by
Ss'ressen,
being me.
To be
Ss'ressen,
What?
honest, like we've met you.
are you hiding another sandwich?
Ss'ressen does have one more emergency ration somewhere.
Is Nico aware of it?
I mean, probably.
Nico, you're aware of the second emergency ration.
Mostly because it's wrapped in wax paper in his pack.
I only rolled a 5. Could I have rolled anything else? Just insight.
Nope, this would have been an insight check.
And it's just bad rolling.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is here to punish. When
It
will we
is.
accept
Well,
it?
here's the thing. This is roll 20 punishing me for being a cleric with only a +1 wisdom. To be fair,
Yeah.
Okay, you did that to yourself.
I know I did that to myself, but it was like I don't need wisdom for my spells. I don't need wisdom for a lot of things. I'll just plunk everything to charisma and dex.
No,
Whoops.
But, in regards to the rest of the day, Ss'ressen was actually seriously like going about just listening. Just kind of like holding back in the background, listening to everyone talk, listening to the chatter, listening to any new news that might happen, anything that might point us in the direction of why everyone's getting sick. You know, any little tidbits.
Ss'ressen, give me a perception check. Let me see if you hear something.
Ugh.
15. Okay. As you are wandering, keeping an ear out or an eye out for trouble, you do hear conversations here and there. You know, people being murdered in the night, similar to what you heard the other day. And you also hear another person talking about how, you know, one of the local nobles was trying to show off one of his powers, but as soon as he did it, he started coughing really bad. And it looked like, you know, the blemishes that were on his skin kind of were more pronounced.
Interesting.
That's what you hear with your 15.
Okay.
Because that's actually a really good roll.
After
So,
Theodora's done with the rest of the day, when we have our little powwow in the night, I'll talk about the things that I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
while Ss'ressen is doing his thing, Adita, being itchy and laden with sores at this point, is commiserating with the other plague sufferers, and asking questions. Just, how long has this been going on? Who's been feeling this way? Where did all of this come from? What is happening? Just general kibitzing and commiseration. And a good bit of collecting gossip.
Okay. Adita, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
What about investigation?
You know what? I'll allow persuasion or investigation.
Oh, I will take the investigation. Yes. I can't roll above a 3, but that's okay.
With your 12,
Because I got to roll a dice.
with your 12, you do find out that the plague has been going on for a couple of weeks, and the ones who are affected are humans, and most of the human/Val nobility seem to be affected by it as well. So people have, just started showing up or started being affected, and it seems like, days will go by and nothing will happen. Some people, a very few people will get better on their own, but some people just tend to get worse.
What pattern can I discern from all of these stories and anecdotes that I'm collecting from the other plague sufferers?
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Just a straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
Hey!
It is not my worst stat, but
With your 19, as your friends are gathering around and you're sitting and thinking about all the information you were able to gather, you were able to find out that it seemed like the first people that were affected by the plague started with the Val nobility.
okay. So it's a Val plague.
But it affects humans as well. Humans, gnomes, and darkkin are affected by this as well.
Oh, gnomes and darkkin as well. So what I'm hearing is that everybody's having a really awful summer.
Except Ss'ressen, they seem to be fine.
Yeah, we're having good time.
You know what, Ss'ressen? It's not nice to gloat at people. In fact, it's a little bit rude. We've talked about rude, right?
Oh, yes, of course. It's like Nico keeping my sandwich in his bag and not giving it back.
That's correct. It's like Nico keeping Ss'ressen's sandwich in his bag and not giving it to me.
What? No, that's not how this was supposed to go. There was a different flow.
Ss'ressen, why were you
What?
keeping a sandwich in your bag again?
Not in my bag, it's in your bag. I didn't put it in my bag. You always check my bag.
So
So
why
it's
did
definitely in your bag, Nico.
What? Who said that? There's no sandwich in that. That's ridiculous.
So, the rest of the evening progresses. Is there anything else you would like to say to each other?
Well, one thing I would like to do as it's getting closer to nighttime, thinking back to one of those rumors we heard in the tavern about the guy talking about potential assassins or something.
Okay.
once it's getting closer to nighttime and there's more shadows kind of around the ground, I'm just gonna take a bit of a walk around and just kind of observe things and maybe see if there's somebody just kind of skulking around.
Okay. So do me a favor.
You're skulking.
Well, I'm investigating.
Oh, that's different. Yes.
Nico, give me first a stealth roll. So, as you're sneaking about on the road in front of lanterns, just walking around, you are approached eventually by guards and say, "Excuse me, sir. Just to let you know, there is a quarantine and a bit of a curfew, so please return to your lodgings for the evening."
Right, fine.
Stealth. Before we leave, before we turn in for the night, I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
You try to feel the presence of
It's for 10 minutes. I'm going to try and just walk about where we're staying.
You're trying to get the sense of either the Legion of the Undead or forces from the planes of Hell.
Yeah.
Or the
Abjuration,
Abyss.
Celestial Element. Oh, are you asking me which one or?
No, you're trying to
Okay,
feel out
okay.
for any of them.
Right.
And as you walk around, you don't find anything.
Okay. I
Oh.
figured it was worth a shot.
I almost think it's weirder if you don't find anything.
Yeah, a little bit.
Misclicked. Sorry. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to try and see if there was any weirdness going on, any strange influences.
Maybe you're
And
a
it-
strange influence.
So there's nothing like that here. Okay.
Nope.
What will this do?
So judgy.
That's only for a minute, so there's no point to that. Okay. Okay. We were going to sleep anyway, so I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
The
Wait
roof.
1 second. That's only up to a minute, though. I was like, let me try and cast Bless to see if I can help with the saving throws. I'm like, it's only for a minute. I don't think it'd help us overnight, would it? For our saving throws?
I will say no.
Okay. I had a feeling, because it's only for a minute.
Yeah. So, you all retire for the evening. And the next morning, those saving throws are required this time.
Hey!
The night passes by uneventfully. And by the evening, last night, just to let you know, when the priest retired, Oderic Val'Asante, his guards, and Redmantle leave. And after they leave, Ss'ressen pops back to Lavender, and it seems like there was no further action that's going to be taken by him or his people.
Okay.
So the night goes by uneventful.
Hey.
Another day passes. Your illness had already worsened. But though the day your deliverance is at hand, the Val'Mordain is certain to heal the ailment of his rescuers with haste. So, the new day advance starts. You all, get your food. Ss'ressen winds up with another sandwich somehow. I'm probably gonna
power to summon sandwiches.
I'm gonna have to create a satchel of lamb sandwiches as a magic item or something.
Yes. Or you could just any one item you put into it, it can reproduce it, and then we could use it for so many other things, though. Alchemical items, good for
Yeah, no, he's
just
gonna
sandwiches.
limit it to.
Ham
If I
sandwiches.
know anything about Dave, it's going to be yes, any item you put in there can be reproduced as a sandwich.
A lamb sandwich. Delicious. Just apple,
Alchemical
out the other
flame.
end,
Lamb sandwich.
You know, I'm going to put this masterwork helmet in there, and apparently
Lamb sandwich.
I've got a lamb sandwich.
Sovereign's
That's
glue. Lamb sandwich. Like,
how it's gonna go.
I honestly
really-
don't mind this. Just
really,
chop.
it's just a portal into hell, and we keep dropping all these magical items onto a demon. He keeps popping out sandwiches.
And he's pissed. Oh, he's so pissed.
Why? Here, take it. Go away.
Why won't you stop?
No, and then my character just starts pummeling like ration after ration after ration.
I mean, you know, Theodora, you put on a couple of pounds. You know, I mean, nothing personal, but do you want me to make a salad?
This is
Put
what
a
happens.
Salad into the bag.
This is what happens. You've been in the Legion too long. You get kind of jaded. Well, our life's almost in danger. Anyway, anyone hungry?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right.
So-
So, next day.
As the day advances, more victims of the plague are brought into the courtyard from the city. These appear to be some of the worst cases, as they are borne on stretchers and are covered with sheets soaked with their blood and pus of their festering wounds. It doesn't seem to be too good for this next round of people. Nico, do me a favor. Give me a perception check.
Come on, roll 20, behave.
Oh, you.
I was gonna say, can
Hey!
There it is. The
Nice.
one.
Can I have been perceptive as to what the people being brought in?
And,
I'm gonna roll
As-
one of my actual dice just to see.
and if the crowd didn't notice, that was our one F-bomb for the night.
Adita, Theodora, and Ss'ressen,
Well applied.
you're paying attention to the new crop of people coming in.
Oh, okay. I'm paying attention. Attention.
All of
Yes,
the
you
attention.
are. First off,
I know what they all had for lunch.
as you're looking at them and looking at the stretchers coming in, you do see next to Nico's foot a rat. And Theodora,
Oh.
you see a rat as well next to Nico's foot. Nico doesn't seem to be
Behaving
paying
normally?
attention.
Can I throw?
Are the rats behaving like normal rats? Like, this is a lot of people for there to be rats just hanging around.
There is just one rat, and he seems to be like, you see, he stands up right behind Nico, and he starts doing this. The rat.
What?
What?
Nico.
What's up?
Gonna nod her head down towards the rat.
Hatchet.
Do I see him?
You see the rat. It looks up at you.
I draw my gun on him.
What? Grab the rat.
Hey!
Can I grab the rat?
Hey, what you doing? Pointing a flintlock pistol at me.
What's a little rat like you doing talking behind me?
I was trying to be all subtle to get your attention.
First of all, why are you trying to get attention by being subtle? Second of all, I don't think that word means what you think it means. Third of all, the hell are you talking, rat?
It's
What?
Newark. He's
I got
talking
a-
in Newark.
I got a voice, and I'm trying to speak to this guy because I thought he may have been one of keen eye. Clearly, I was mistaken.
I'm gonna pick him up with the
Clearly.
other. I'm gonna pick him up with the other hand and just kind of bring him face to face.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to be like those other guys I'm trying to warn you about.
Nah, his eyes are much keener when he's looking directly at something that's been pointed out to him.
Theodora's gonna usher this conversation into a hallway.
Well, you probably don't want to leave too soon because your place is about to be attacked by those rat men in under the sheets over there.
Huh?
You're gonna have to be a little more specific. Which sheets? And I'll just kind of turn back to look.
Well, see, those guys was keeping me for a while, and I was telling them, hey, treat me with respect and feed me properly. They laughed at me and treated me like garbage, and I told them, when I have the chance, I'm gonna rat them out.
Oh.
Can
So
I insight this rat?
Yeah.
go
What's
for
your
it.
name, rat?
My name is Skiz, and they're gonna attack any moment. I'm trying to give you the opportunity to. Give me a second. So give me an insight check.
I did.
Oh, fine. This is not my strong
Hey,
suit.
you at least matched him.
Hey! But I sometimes am insightful. Skiz walking.
So, the rat is being honest.
The GM is being Christopher.
So, as you try to pay attention to see if the rat was telling the truth or not, this is what's going to happen. So, we're going to change maps. We're going to change screens. There we go.
Are we gonna roll initiative? Because
Hold
that
on.
won't go well for us.
Yeah, this is not something I can talk us out of, I don't think.
I mean, you might be able to squeak, squeaky, squeak, squeakums.
Oh, I was gonna threaten Skiz with feeding him to Ss'ressen if he was lying to us.
I was gonna
Oh,
eat
no, I
him
was-
before you grabbed him.
That is not a threat. That is a prophecy.
Oh, there we go. Wrong layer.
Wrong layer.
Oh, Lord, that is the story of my GM life.
Seriously.
Am I on the right layer? Are you on the right layer? How do I point this thing? Yeah.
Hey, we're doing the color coding thing.
Yeah. Color
Oh, yay.
coding. Too bad we can't add the F-bomb. You've already wasted it.
You ruined it. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, it was a good use of an F-bomb. Like, I'll allow it.
Okay. So you see the sheets kick off, and these rat men all of a sudden appear. And it's like, we're gonna put an end to this and
Fire.
kill you.
Fire.
I just fired the first one.
Well, now we get to roll initiative. The only thing is, I'm gonna move you guys a little bit because you were talking to the rat. Make sure you select your tokens and you roll. So let me.
Right. Gotta
Get this.
find myself.
Wow. Okay.
Pog.
That was a 6.
Let's see.
Well, we know how this combat's gonna go.
Oh wait, I was actually more prepared for this than I thought.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah! All right,
Will not end well.
let's
When
see.
does it ever end well for us? I mean, I can't say that. I've talked us out of the last two. I've talked us out of the last 2 combats.
There would be a lot more people dead if you didn't talk.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus. They got like all kinds of
All right, we got a bunch of fun initiatives here.
No boy.
Oh, boy.
all the enemies are going before us.
Well,
Well,
that means that the combat will be over quickly.
Yeah.
let's see.
I have
what?
3 spell slots. And a gun. I'm so glad I bought all those bullets.
I mean, cast gun and call it a day.
All right. Initiatives have been rolled. These rat people are out. They have swords drawn, and it looks like they have malice and hate in their eyes and hearts. First one to react to the incoming danger. Nico, what do you wish to do?
All right. So the first question I have is, what time of day is it?
This is around morning.
Oh,
Is
Lord,
it-
we've got a whole day of it.
So is it safe to say there's some shadows or dim light nearby?
You can find something. There are some shadows near the tents and the trees.
How far away is it?
Let's see. You have a tree here and a tree here. The closest tree would probably be over here, or you can maybe run into the shadow of the building over here or over here.
So what I'm planning, if I can get to it, would be move action to that shadow on the... Because I'm basically going to the right to where the rat guy is behind the healers.
Okay.
So if I can move to that shadow and then use shadow step to get in the other shadow behind that rat to pop a shot at him.
Sure. Go ahead and we'll say you activate. That's your Valborda power, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and use it. I believe, is that an... Oh, move action, bonus action to activate that.
Bonus.
All right. You activate that as your bonus action. Place yourself where you want to be.
All right, so that's the move action to get to there, and then just
Wait.
make sure I got distance.
Really quick. Nico, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah! Nico, you're fine. Continue with your action.
Okay.
Oh dear.
This isn't gonna go well.
All right. Well, I know what I'm doing.
All right, and then, yeah, just going to shadow step to about here. Would that block line of sight?
No. You're under the canopy of the tree. We can say you're next to the trunk, and you have sight, and you can pop a shot off if you want.
Actually, let me be smarter about this. I'm going to draw the glad. I'm going to have the gladdies instead.
Okay.
So yeah,
Shank.
I'm gonna go ahead and shanky shank.
Shank away, my friend.
Stab, stab.
Ooh. With your shankiness, unfortunately, the rat man was ready for you. You surprised him when you came out of the shadows, and he went, ah! As he dodged to the side as your sword goes thrusting past him. It was a good try. All
That's my
right.
turn.
My turn. This rat man. He's going to attack Nico. All right, Nico, he is going to attack you with his short sword. Will a 17 hit?
Meets beats.
All right. Take 4 points of damage.
Ow.
Yes.
All right. This rat man is going to attack a civilian because they're evil. Well, not really evil. It's subjective in Arcanis.
Must get dog.
You see the rat man stuff his sword into the person, and the person goes down.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's see this rat man. Yeah. He charges at someone who looks like a threat. So,
I'm not a threat. I'm just pretty. Let's see if my charisma saves me.
all right, he intends to swing at you with his sword. And you
Nope.
nimbly dodge out of the way. Next, this one is going to shank or attempt to shank that woman right there.
I'm too pretty for him to hit.
And he will actually miss the civilian.
Yay! Civilian run.
Good.
All right, next person.
I know this is probably really, really like bad, but from a player standpoint, I'm like, yay, someone else to take an attack action against.
This rat man, he seems to be a little bit more different from the others.
I can't get in.
And he is
Can't
going
get in
to...
either.
You know what? He is going to cast a spell, move there.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to roll a saving throw for the Abyss, for the Narathian. Nico, I need a dex saving throw.
Oh no.
Well, this guy's a higher level. He should be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully he's got the health pool to back up casting 3rd level spells.
Give me 1 second. Let me just double check something. Yup. All right. There we go. Nico, take 8 points of damage. The Abyss will
What do
take
you do?
He cast... You see this jets of fire comes flying from his hands.
I'm getting real tired of people throwing fire at us. You know, they never used to do this on the front lines.
You just
At
run
least
around
you
for it.
knew they... Well, that's
All right.
also true.
He's done.
Good.
And the last one. Wow.
Hey, at least they all go at one turn.
All right. This one is going to actually... He sees some of you are a little bit different than the others.
I swear to God.
All right. This one's going to come up and attack Adita. All right, Adita, here he comes. Will a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. Let's see. And he's going to try... He's also going to try to bite you. Ooh, that will hit.
Yes, it will. So give me my damage, boss man.
You got it. Take 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Hey.
You
That
hit me.
was the forces of evil. Adita, you're up.
All right. So, Rat Beast Blue literally just bit me. And that means that he needs me to take a swipe.
All right, bonus action. You activate your Hands of the Mother, and then you swipe into the creature, hitting him, causing him to scream out in pain. Yeah, that really hurt. Ow. And as that happens, Adita, calling forth the Hands of the Mother, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh man, okay. Oh wait, that's a wisdom check, not a wisdom save. Don't mind me while I refigure out where things are on my character sheet. Somebody plays with too many systems. Oh my god, where is my... Right, there we go. Huh.
You are fine. You felt something happen as you summoned your Hands of the Mother, but nothing seems to have passed.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Interesting. You know what? Adita, you know, 'cause I can't, if I remember correctly, I've used my bonus action, I've used my first attack. It would take another action to draw my Gladius. So instead,
If you
Remind
like
me,
to,
in this system, do I need to disengage?
yes,
You can
disengage.
do that as an action.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
If you would like to use your move action to draw your Gladius, I will allow it.
No, I'd actually rather disengage.
You can't. You've already attacked.
Okay, so it's an attack action in this one.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Then I will go ahead and draw my Gladius.
Okay. Gladius has been drawn.
It's true.
Ss'ressen!
I am going to move here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him for having dared to attempt to attack the beautiful Theodora.
No rage?
Not yet.
Okay.
Puberty.
Where is my weapon?
Why did I have to go last?
What is this? Wait, where'd my weapons
Well,
go?
I mean, this is kind of what
Rolled a cleric.
That's
I
interesting. I'll figure that out
know.
later.
I rolled a cleric with good decks. Okay.
Okay,
Something
listen. I
Something
got
okay? Something up, Ss'ressen?
Yeah, my attacks are all gone.
Uh oh.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
which is quite interesting.
Who touched your character sheet?
So if you want to roll a d20, just add all your normal bonuses for the time being.
Like we remember our bonuses.
Let's see,
So
5, 9. Would be...
And a set.
So the 5 is going to be 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. That's going to miss, and then it's going to be 4, 5, 6 onto that 9, so it's 15.
15 will hit.
Oh boy. And let me do. No, I don't have to do a strength roll actually, because it's just going to be plus 4, and then it's going to be a D4 for my basic attack, so 6 damage. That's really interesting. I wonder what happened to all of them.
The rat man
They program them in.
The rat man screams in pain and howls. Ah! And looks over and sees the tiny rat that warned you all. Skiz! Why? Theodora, you're up.
Okay. Third, I can't fucking move from here, so I'm going to cast Bless. There you go, submit.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Bless. I can't reach Nico, so it's gonna be myself, Adita, and Ss'ressen. So you guys get a +4 on your saving throws and a +4 on your attack actions. Not for +4, plus D4. D4.
Oh, I mean, I'll take that.
The +4 sounds better.
Yeah, no, it's a D4. It's a D4. I'm like, I misread. I misspoke. It's a D4.
Anything else you would like to do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Next.
I mean, I use my bonus action to draw one of my weapons, whichever one has a higher damage. So you can go to the next person.
All right. Nico, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make some friends real fast here.
I'm gonna draw my gun, actually. Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna draw my gun.
So I'm gonna kind of slide in and just slash across with the Gladius at yellow here.
Okay. Oof.
That's
You slash away, and he is wounded and in pain. And he seems bent over, but he's still in the fight.
Do I try to finish this guy off or piss off a second one?
Your call.
You know what? 1 for 1. So the guy that spit fire at us, as
Yep.
I'm doing that spin, other hand is going for the gun, putting it over the priest's shoulder, say, "Father, duck," and pull the trigger.
Roll the hit.
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Damn.
It misses. All right, the rat man.
I have to dove Mars the Martin.
At least it wasn't like a critical miss. You're like, Father Duck, bam, get wrecked in the eyes.
Anyway, Father. Right? Oh.
All right.
He didn't duck in time.
Now, I forgot to do this at the end of the last round, but we're going to say the priestess will disengage and move away. The abbess. These people will run away too. That person is dead. This person's away. This person will disengage and run for it. This person will run for it. Run for it. Run for it.
Are they off the map?
Yeah, they're going to be off the map for the purpose of this.
Make them visible.
This guy will disengage and run for it over this way. And then the Rothian priest will actually turn... Father Petru will then turn to Nico. Oh, oops. Nico, you're going to get... You're going to get 17 hit points back.
Holy crap.
Did
And
those
he's-
extra count as temp HP?
No, that's hit points. Just hit points. And with that, he's going to try to leave, but he's going to provoke 2 AOOs while he's leaving.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah!
Those are sentinels, a really good thing.
Just miss with that one. And the little guy...
This guy has a higher AC than I do?
I'm not surprised. He's probably a higher level character.
Trust me, it's not by much. Let's see, and this guy, boom. And we'll miss. Okay.
He is a nimble priest who dips and dodges.
All right.
So, since you mentioned that would have been at the end of their turn,
Yeah.
or the previous round, would that have happened now after my turn or before my turn?
It would have been
Just-
before your turn.
Okay.
All right, so you did your attacks. This rat man is going to attempt to try to shank you and give you tit for tat because you shanked him. So it's only fair.
Miss.
That's a miss. And this guy
Parry that with a flintlock.
This guy will move in and try to shank you. And miss.
Kick the blade away.
This guy is going to attempt to... This guy is going to attempt... Purple is going to attempt to shank Ss'ressen.
No.
Will a 21 hit?
Yes.
Take 3 points of damage.
It's very upsetting.
And this guy is going to close in on Ss'ressen as well. Do.
Oh
Actually-
no. Today.
And take this, Ss'ressen.
No.
He kind of falls in place and doesn't realize what he's doing anymore with his life. Everything is so confusing.
Oh dear.
All right, next person. Ratman over here is going to move on up.
Alright, everything's gonna get all weird.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Looks like nothing's gotten too weird, so we're going to...
We've all shifted. Oh no, we haven't. Yeah. No. Ss'ressen and Adita swapped.
Oh. I mean,
On stream.
All right. Will a 13 hit you, Nico?
Parry that with a gladius.
All right. Now he's going to attempt to bite you. Will a 16 hit?
Bash him in the teeth. It does not.
who needs teeth?
All right. This guy, Sky, he is going to attempt to attack Adita. And let's see. First attack.
That.
Miss. And he's going to try to bite you. Ooh, and that's going to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Take 2 points of
Ooh.
damage.
Ow. Don't like that.
All right. And next, Adita, you're up.
Well, since you've been talking about tit for tat, Adita is going to take
Sorry,
A
misclicked.
first-
Sorry.
I mean, I'll take a shield of faith. It's fine. Adita is going to take a first swipe with her gladius at blue over here.
All right, 18 will hit. And you do. You turn around and you stuff your gladius right into the creature's chest. And it's like, ah! Ah! Skiz! Why? I thought we were all rats together. And he collapses onto the ground.
Fantastic.
And Skiz is like, no! All right, anything else you would like to do, Adita?
Yeah, Adita's going to keep her momentum going and ask for a reminder for what the second attack penalty is in this system.
Just roll your second attack. You don't get to add your dex to your damage for this
Okay,
one.
thank you.
Add a D4 though.
So that will be purple's going to take Hands of the Mother.
You rolled a 9. Roll
Yep.
the d4.
So let's roll that d4.
Hey!
Ooh.
Let's see, for
Is
purple.
13 enough for purple.
13 hits.
Hey!
Right on the nose.
I do good.
So he'll take
Thank
3
you,
points
Mama
of damage.
Dora.
All right, I believe you're done, correct, Adita?
Yes, Adita's finished.
Ss'ressen, you are up.
I'll do 2 claws into purple.
Remember the D4. Or you don't need it.
Well, the 11, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay,
There we
you
go.
hit twice. Okay. He is dead. He has ceased to be. He is no more. You're just claw, 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 claw. He's dead. Claw, 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 claw.
You have to make sure he's properly ground. How else are you supposed to make burgers?
Theodora, you're up.
No, you were
Alright.
definitely
With that
making
thing being
full
dead.
rat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I
And
unfortunately have
I'm
to sign
going.
off. Dave, if you could take over Ss'ressen for me.
All right. Well, if we want, we can pause it here for now.
Yep.
And we can leave everyone in in the climax of the battle at a little cliffhanger.
Can
I
I
thought you were
shoot
gonna say in
first?
the
Theodora
closet,
have
and I was worried.
Can I shoot first? So we start. We start.
Yes, we start.
Go
at the
ahead,
top of the
Theodora.
initiative.
Shoot first.
Please don't roll a 1 because I'm right in the middle of that.
Oh, now you've said it.
I get to reroll ones. Oh,
Yeah, but roll 20 has opinions.
there we go. 18.
Oh,
Hey,
I was rolling for red.
why are you rolling a d10? I thought you had a pistol.
It's a flintlock.
It does a d8 in this world.
Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me redo that.
You know, if you want, we could say it's a 7.
Yeah, we can say it's a 7.
Which one were you targeting?
Red.
Red. Your bullet hits him and completely catches him off guard. Ow! He'll take 10 points of damage. And he is not looking good all of a sudden. And with that, we will stop it here for the evening. So,
Hey.
I would like to say a quick thank you to everyone who showed up to the stream today. Even though everything looks a little wonky right now, because I'm Ss'ressen all of a sudden. Because Ss'ressen did have to leave. So, I would like to thank my players for coming out. Adita, Nico, Theodora, aka Heidi, Mars, Shadow, and
Hello.
Stewie. really quick, guys, plug yourselves really quick. We'll start with Nico. So you're the GM now.
Ah, yes.
Yep,
But-
now you temper those powers.
Fine, I'll save my GM powers for my Saturday night home game. But yes, yeah, I am Mars, and you can also catch me Monday nights on Disasters and Danger on the Random Encounter Productions channel.
I linked it.
Thank you, thank you.
Shadow's awesome. And Shadow, promote yourself.
I am Shadow Shura. I am a VTuber and I stream over on this channel. And I will be streaming later on tonight if you're going to still be up.
All right.
I don't know what I'm streaming, but I'll be streaming.
You better catch
Stream
it.
You drop F-bombs.
Yep.
Adita,
I didn't make the mistake. I was good.
Heidi, promote
Yeah.
yourself.
Hey, so hi folks, I'm Heidi Hogarten. I am your general spook at large. And you can catch me on Fiverr as Tiny Amazon, and Instagram as Tiny Amazon for all your voice acting and voiceover needs. Have fun, folks. Make good decisions.
All right. And with that being said, we're going to close it out like the way we usually do on this channel. Remember, every single day, do something for your mental health, do something for your physical health. Like these fine people here, adventuring is so much more better when you can do it with your friends. So do your best and stick around for a while because we all love you and we care about you and we want you to take care of yourself. And remember to always, and I mean always, remember to crit those gains. And we'll see you on the next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. And make sure to check out Shadow Shura later on in a few hours or so. Take care. Bye.